Well, the first point of interest on this tour are these hand-carved granite statues, which you see on either side of the trail. They were once on top of the Chicago Board of Trade building until it was redecorated by fire back in 1832. They were then brought here by Mrs. Holland Robb to decorate the grounds for her home, Dawn Manor. We'll be talking about Mrs. Robb and Dawn Manor later on in the tour. I guess what I'm trying to say, folks, is don't take these statues for granted. I guess I got off to a rocky start. Car was capable of speeds of up to 50 miles an hour on land, 8 to 10 knots on water, and over 220 miles an hour straight off the edge of a cliff. Now hold on to your hats for Hopalong Hill. Went back to, did we? Down to the left, there's another fern. As you entered Fern Down, you may have noticed a slight temperature degree drop. This is due to the sandstone cliffs on either side and the high shady trees above us. The sandstone cliffs turn up in moisture, which provides a natural air conditioning effect, which makes an excellent environment for the birds to live in. As you can see, we're about into the Wisconsin River. At this time, I'd like to point out those life preservers we see up on top. Looks like they've dried off since the last trip. Yeah? We shouldn't have to use them, but if we do the on sale for $12.95, cart change only. Right into the river, maybe a bit bumpy. So it has with one hand, grab the railing in front of you, with your other hand, plug your nose. Gross, reach over the edge and grab the oars, we'll be ready to go.
You couldn't sneak up on anybody.
Well, the first thing you'll notice are a lot of nests along the sandstone. Those are horned-bedding cliff swallows, which are very beneficial to this area. You can see up to 3 times their weight in bugs and mosquitoes each day. Well, this is the Wisconsin River, nicknamed one of the hardest-working rivers in the world because it passes through 27 hydroelectric dams, providing power for over 50 cities. It starts up near Lockton Plow and flows diagonally across the state for a span of 480 miles before emptying into the Mississippi. You may notice that the water is a dark brown color. This is not because it passes through a giant A&W repair stand, but rather because it flows through a series of tamaric swamps. Now these tamaric swamps secrete tannic acid, which is a natural coloring agent found in many household products. It is in no way harmful to the environment. down to the Indians into their birch bark canoes. Now this creature was known as long and tiresome, and eventually the Indians would fall asleep and slowly drift down the river. So he was looking for something to liven up his sermon, so he went into the nearest town and bought a baby grand piano. Now the only person that could play this piano was a local barroom piano player, so he brought him out and everything went fine until one Sunday morning when he fell asleep. This enraged the preacher. He started jumping up and down and pulpit rock, split that rock right in half. He picked up that piano player and threw him halfway across the river, and with one mighty shove, he pushed that baby grand piano right off the edge, where it stands today with its left leg propped up against the rock and the keyboard facing the sky. Well, I know this is crazy, but if you would believe me if I told you that. Is probably the most famous here in the Dalles. It is Hawks Peak. Hawks Peak was featured on the cover of Life magazine back in 1862, followed by a 10-page article in the Dalles area. Now, if you can use your imagination a little bit, that upper cliff could be the Hawks' upper peak. That lower cliff curving upward could be its lower peak. And that cliff in the middle could be its top. That slit on top could be the Hawks' eye. That ledge facing us could be the Hawks' white as it reaches out across the Wisconsin River. There's an old Indian legend that goes on Hawks Peak. It was said that if a young brave was accused of a crime, he was sent up on top of Hawks Peak for a 24-hour time period. If a hawk crossed over Hawks Peak, he was considered innocent, free to go his way. However, if a hawk didn't, you'll notice sliding rock. So one of the large slip going down the right-hand side. Now back in 1887, a couple universities.
Oh, there we go. Keep an eye on it. Get a hood. And his water shoe. It's only an inch of water. Here's the peak.
Oh man.
She said she doesn't know.
Not as bright as I thought.
I think so.
Can you tell?
It just looks like a tree.
Didn't they finish Lincoln's face? Yeah. Didn't they finish Lincoln's face?
I turn around here about 5 times a week on the second floor. And I didn't even have any mirrors by then. This just how it happened.
This tomb's pretty huge too.
Yeah, it's huger.
Ready, Joe? Go up to the bears.
Sure. Wish that one would turn around.
Why do you think that?
Bears are meat eaters and faster.
You're not supposed to feed it. You zoom in on it?
Yeah. Hey, he's like right.
Mike, you gotta hold real still with the
Where did the mountain lion go?
camera.
Joe, can you see him around that pole? Let me move up here.
No, I can see him.
I can turn it to the right.
I can see him fine.
Okay.
You passed the post just enough.
Wait.
Where are they coming from?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! There's one right behind us. They're following and he's probably got food.
Look at this!
Oh my gosh!
You getting this, Joe?
Yeah.
He's got the food. I'll move up so you can get him. And they're bearing in place.
Guy is.
He knows what he's doing.
Whoa, they're coming out from underneath our car.
I know.
Oh my gosh. He's got to shovel that stuff out. Dear Lord, protect that man.
Oh, you did a good job.
They're riding the truck. Look at that.
They're on the back. Gosh! Oh, here comes coyotes.
Where?
Over on the other side.
Yeah,
of
there's the
street.
coyotes.
Yes.
Oh, right. They're trying to figure out what's going on, probably.
Don't they feed them meat?
Getting this job?
Yeah.
That guy just earned his pay.
Yeah, about $1 million, man. Shucks. You'd have to be paying me billions. All those bears, dang.
Holy smokes!
Dad, can you stop?
Right here.
You can pull over to the right some if you want.
Here comes one right towards our car. Look at him.
Look right behind us. See, look, this
Don't move, Dad.
There's coyotes
Right by your door, Joe.
Oh, he got slapped. Hey, Dad, he's going for the tires.
Watch when I move.
There's a coyote, Dan.
Holy smokes. Look right there.
What are those coyotes doing? They're looking for some food.
The bears took it off.
It was.
Shoot, that guy had to take off, man. He was like,
Look at the background. There's two black bears. Arguing.
Oh, they are.
Well, yeah.
where?
Oh, they're fighting? Oh, he's chasing a coyote.
No, there's two. They were
Ooh. He was
Oh,
mad.
my. This guy right here. He's big, too.
Oh, look at one.
That car came up and startled him.
this guy over here. There's a coyote.
Yeah. See him, Dan? See him? Right there by the
Oh,
window.
hey, those two brown ones, those big ones, they jumped on top.
This is cut.
That guy looks like he has a vest on.
Yeah.
He's got the white.
This guy's gonna go right in front of us. Here's one right by the van, Dan. Come right next to the window.
Let's see the other one.
Just think, Joe, you got that whole stampede.
One's inside the wall.
Did you get it?
Here's one laying here in the road. Just laying here. Here comes another one right in front of us. Big one.
Oh, buddy, move.
Oh.
Look at him, Dan. There's right here.
I was gonna say, he's probably just gonna lay down.
It's like that.
Just go. Just keep on going, Mama. I'm going, lad.
No.
See if you have to warn the people, the rangers and stuff.
Just come towards me.
He's gonna be right here looking in our window. Look right over here, Dan. See him?
Yeah.
There he goes. This guy here, I'm gonna have to go around him. Don't want to hit it though.
Oh, there's
What's to stop the bear from coming this way and taking it?
I'd like to.
They probably all know they're over here.
Yeah, what is it? I wonder what they're. Yeah, they still hunt here.
Nothing this way.
Okay.
smells the snow. Stand up, buddy. Boy, it's huge. Oh, coming at you. Galloping at you. I think I'd lose my lunch. Hey. Got him, Joe? Wait.
Yeah.
Gotta get him.
Ready?
No.
Now, just so you understand, I'm not the only one who forgot my V8 this morning. You look around, you see everybody's pretty much standing the same tilt that I was. They're kind of leaning one way or the other. Now, to give you an idea how you're standing, if you'd help me out with this, I'll have you face the cabin with me. Face the cabin, put your feet together if you would, please. Now, once you feel balanced like this, I'll have you look down at your feet. You probably see your feet are shooting quite a bit out from underneath. Right? You kind of notice it. Now, you folks turn around if you would, please. Turn around and face the other way if you would, please. Again, go and look down at your feet once you feel balanced. You can see they're shooting out the other way. Again, I might want to recommend you can take the ball, the tennis ball is bouncing downstairs, and put it in what we call our Cosmos trough and let go. You put it right there, you see the trough kind of angles down. Let go of the ball, it's going to roll in there through the window. I would jump in here and catch it when it rolls out, okay? Nothing to it. Just put the ball right there in the middle. Now just go ahead and let go. Just let go there and play. What are you doing? It's supposed to roll that way. Here, try it again. Okay, just put it right there and just let go. Just let. What'd you do to my tennis ball?
I didn't do it.
You didn't? You're not doing this on purpose. No? Well, can I try? Okay. Thanks for your help. You go ahead and step down for me. And you just kind of double check me. I'll do the same thing. I'll even push it down toward the window, push it down toward the window. And you can see the tennis ball does roll right back up the other way. Again, things are a bit backwards. You push it down, and it rolls right back up the other way. Now, some people think, you couldn't do it, I can do it. We're both doing it on a job, all right? Because it must be the tennis ball. Most people think a magnet or a string or a weight or something like that. That's why I have here what we call our Super Cosmos water. If you don't mind, I'll kind of double check the tennis ball with some of the water. I put the water down at the bottom of the trough. And you put it down there, and sure enough, you can see the water does go right back up the other way, just the way the tennis ball did as well. Now, yesterday on one of my tours, I had a gentleman didn't think there was anything at all unusual about the water here. Usually he thirsty since it was so hot yesterday, and he took a big drink of the water. And sure enough, kind of like I feared what happened, took a drink, the water came right back up. So I ask you to leave the water where it is up. You folks just follow me inside here. Just come on in. Now there's a railing on your right as you come in. You might want to hang on to the pool. And you see the slope of the floor there's kind of helping you along. Never try to fool folks about this slope. You can obviously tell it has quite a tilt down this way. Now that's why I like this first demonstration so much. I'm not used to standing on such an incline, even after a whole summer of working here. That's why I like getting off the floor, where I'm not quite so comfortable, where I can stand up, where I'm more comfortable up on the wall. Which, as you may realize, is quite a bit backwards the way things generally are done. See, I get up here, I'm not hanging on anything, and nothing's hanging on me. And it's pretty easy to stand up here. Now, the reason why I'm so comfortable, not affected by the tilt of the floor, is that even so, if I relax while I'm up here, I feel quite a strong pull there back into the corner. The idea being I'm not affected by the floor, but I still feel the same pull. Do you want to try this out for me?
I want to.
You want to try it? You don't have to if you don't want to. It's pretty fun. It's pretty easy to stand up there, put your feet out either side and line up. You feel balanced? Yeah. I get out of the way. He's doing the same job. I was sat up there pretty comfortable. Yeah. Get up there and it's pretty easy. Now before you get down, I'll just have you relax yourself. When you relax, watch it. You feel quite a whole balance. And you can see you feel pretty comfortable in again, yeah? You get there, you know, it's pretty easy, pretty comfortable up there. Now if you do the same thing, just relax yourself a bit. When you relax, punch your head there. You feel quite a pull backwards. The idea, you're not independent of the floor, but you still feel the same pull. Thanks for your help there. The idea being you don't need floor tilting to feel pull. Let's get up there in the corner, you still feel the same thing. And we have these platforms right here, kind of show you the same thing. You see they're at different angles. Okay, now we get you up there, and once you feel balanced again, just relax yourself a bit. When you relax, you may feel a bit of a pull backwards.
Yep.
Okay, so quite a pull back. You go ahead and step down for me. The idea about the platforms, things are a bit unusual. This first platform, it's kind of sloping down here, you're facing that way. On the hillside like that, relax you, then go forward, not backward. And the second platform is interesting because you put the tennis ball there and let go, and you can see the ball's not rolling around while I put it down, where that lady was just standing. The idea is while you're level, you shouldn't feel a pull one way or the other. You stand at home while you're level and you don't feel a pull around, but you get up here and you feel quite a pull backwards as the lady there felt. What the platform says, you feel the cabin level or sloping a bit the other way, and you still feel the same result. Now if you don't mind, we have one more demonstration in here to show you. Kind of the same thing. We'll get entirely away from the cabin here, and you might see a bit of the same thing. You're kind of standing funny there, friend. Well, how about you get right up here. Do you want to help me out, sir? All right. I'll just have you stand right there and grab onto that bar, if you would, please, above your head. You might want both.
Yes, you right there.
Hand that off a bit. Now what we're going to do here is just get someone totally independent of the cabin, so I'm going to get the idea of standing down a bit. All right. Now what we're going to do, you folks are fine. What we're going to do, I'll have you grab on there with both hands if you would. Now I'm going to do some explaining before you do anything else. I'll just have you pull yourself up slightly so your feet are just off the ground. Once you've done that, bend at the waist, bring your feet out like that. Make yourself kind of outside, bring your feet out to yourself. That's fine. You can do that. That's fine. Yeah, your feet right up. That's fine. Lay yourself back down. All right. Well, let's feet up there. Now, it's independent of cabin floor here because obviously you weren't touching the feet were up here and not on the floor. Also, he's not affected by the cabin because he's just hanging on by the single point, just like a pendulum. Now, pendulum just one hangs on by a single point and it's fully independent of everything around it. As you can see, it moves around quite freely every direction. The idea is you're just like a pendulum. What we're going to do is just kind of double check. We'll have you turn around, do the same thing the other way around. Again, about the same height here. You bring your feet up. Lay yourself back down. You'll probably find it's quite a bit harder. A lot harder. Thanks. You can go and lay yourself back down there. Now again, you're totally looking at the cabin floor and nothing to do with the cabin because you're just touching by the single point. The idea of the cabin wasn't here to do the same thing from a strong tree branch. Again, pendulum should swing freely either way around. Now in the next room, we have another pendulum demonstration. Folks, which one of them might explain. That's why we changed it just a bit. We have two folks change places on the arms that be there. We have a third person standing just here on the leg. Just kind of watch what happened on the same level platform. Just kind of double check this to show you the slant that we might stand at doesn't affect us all. And you can see, show you here the platform is nice and level. Bring the carpenter's law up and show you the same thing there. Here things are nice and level. And we do encourage folks to bring their own levels up. We have people do that. They come up here and double check us. They find exactly the same thing. We'll go ahead and start things out. How about, do you want to help out, man? Yeah. Is that alright? How about you just stand right here for me? Alright, how about one, and how about, do you want to help out, sir? Alright, how about if you stand right here for me, and how about the lady that, how about right here, man? As I said, the folks on the arms and tail, you want to switch places, so before you switch, see how tall the other person is, and you're my observer, man. So when they switch places, you just watch what happens and tell me, alright? Nothing too hard. Everybody, you're kind of helping me out like that first time, just watch what happens, kind of double check the observer here, folks. Go ahead and switch if you would. As they switch, you might want to watch what happens as they go around. You notice a bit of a difference. Can you tell me what happened?
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty much the idea. You walk straight across, and you probably see, again, probably this time you see right over top of your head, and you probably see a lower spot on here. Now, again, the easy explanation here is an uphill down here. Just bring the level here and show you. They walk straight across, the tennis ball does a nice job of it. While we have 3 people, if you don't mind, we can do it in different combinations. I'm going to have you stand right there, sir, and you're going to be my observer from right there, and you're just going to watch when the ladies switch places. Alright, so again, just kind of see what happens as they switch places. There you go. As they walk across, you might notice something a bit different there, sir. You definitely got taller or you got shorter? Yeah, that's the idea. Now, you only walk probably about 5 or so feet across. You got noticeably short. Everybody can see that. Now, you only did walk 5 feet, but sometimes if you keep going around, you kind of notice a bit of a pattern. Keep going around maybe 2 or 3 times, you'll probably lose a few more inches. Keep going after that. Probably about half your height. It generally takes under 10 times before a person up and disappears. So kind of dangerous after around us. Maybe let you folks step down for me there. Thanks for your help though. Now we can catch a person just before they disappear. They're generally about penny size. So we could take them and put them in a little glass jar and sell them downstairs a bit of a souvenir. It's kind of a nice Christmas gift or something like that. You can bring a friend or relative up. You Even give you a bit of a discount if you want to buy it back. But anyhow, I think this is a fun demonstration to end up with. It's like the first one, but a bit more complex. You do it different ways around, and you see the same thing. And you have the observer just kind of double checking each time. This is the last demonstration, though. I'd like to thank you all for coming. Hope you enjoyed yourselves as we went through. I know some of you have cameras. If you're interested in any more pictures, I can show you some postcards down in the end. Show you the demonstration just at $6 for $1. If you want to see those, I can show them. But again, thanks for coming. I'm glad you folks enjoyed yourselves. Just have your phone and write down this way.
I normally stay in second, but when you have these hairpin turns, you ride your brakes all the time. Most transmissions never even get that kind of a workout.
Dad, which one would win?
Huh?
Horse or buffalo?
Leaving Custer State.
Dad,
Yes.
which one would win? Moose or buffalo?
Buffalo.
I knew you would say that didn't it? Let me be up here.
What figure you have, Joe? 5?
John Bailey. John, the horse from the Cook County Rodeo Company is the stock contractor that purchases all these animals. Hillbilly Joe is what we call this horse. Now you watch it. Just about set down to shoot number 2. He knocks his hat and says, "Let's rodeo." Oh! Time for this event also.
John, you're right.
Where we talked about. You see a judge perhaps throw a flag in your ring. That is when he tender flags. Alright, he's just about set. When the man in the white hat nods his hat, that's when it starts. He says, come on, let's do it. He's ready, but the horse is not ready. Anybody out there suppose that's a union horse? Alright, we'll get your name on the rider in just a minute, but we can still get behind him. Come on, guy, do it. Do it. Horse fall down a little bit. That guy was David Russell. That horse ran out of steam a little bit. He paper locked up one day. He's off. He's down. He says, I've had enough of this. And this is my horse race. That's it. With the hide. He takes that ram too short. That horse tips his head between his legs. Horse down here. What are you talking about? A wild one coming out of the chute. What do you think? Uh-oh. Another union horse. This is another union horse. Brett says, come on, I'm ready. The horse says, get off. Now is when the horse decides to run. Well, friends, the effort is good, but I talked to you about the mark-out rule. We saw a flag fly down the ring. They say he failed to mark his horse out of the chute. It will come up as a no score for Brett Rochelle. The only thanks he gets again, how about a consolation round of applause? It doesn't take a lot every week. Thank you very much for the time. The memories that you leave there, that last time a lot longer, or the memories you're leaving with will last longer than the money that they win anyway. Alright, we are ready. I think I'm looking at sheet number 3 for our bareback ride, or a re-ride on this. Once again, Custer State Park, the major sponsor of our saddle bronc riding event here tonight. We appreciate it. On that previous ride of David Russell, he has received a score of 64. That will tie him for first place with Brian Eisendrath and David Russell. Alright. Chute number 3 is where our reruns are going to take place. Again, this is Clayton Center.